I've shared my profile on how I roast my Ethiopian, and I keep it, and my intention is to keep the acidity and the juiciness and the blueberries and stuff like that. And that means for me dropping it like, it says there on my graph, 6%, 7%, something like that. And if I go beyond 8, I lose it. I lose some of that nuance, and I can taste it in the cup. So it's a charge at 360 for me, which is on the high end for me, because 350 is on the low end for me. And I really don't budge from those two. I get to my dry end around just before 5 minutes. I try to get a tight middle phase of like 3 minutes 30 for this particular coffee. And then I drop well into, maybe it's just under a minute, maybe it's like 56 seconds, something like that. It's always changing just a little bit because coffee is always changing as it sits there in your inventory. So that could become quicker as it gets older, right? So you'll have to maybe go gentler as it gets older. This coffee right here, like I'm almost out of it now, my Ethiopian here. So it's not terribly old, but it's older than, say, Pioneer that's sitting here, right? Which is my Costa Rican. So there's always this like sliding thing that's sort of happening. It's living, you know, coffee is living, coffee is life. So take all this with just starting points, guidelines. But in the end, yeah, you're going to have to make those calls.